Muoma, take it away.
Meet the hosts, Oche Ajaifia, former Muoma, but with you, Winifred Nwaego, and Muoma Muoma.
Oche, take it away. Oche, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to our season finale. It's amazing how far we've come. And it's with mixed feelings, I must say, because Saturday nights are things I always look forward to. So, greetings to the Oche Kitchen family. We have come to another season finale, and it also happens to be in the month of love. How cool is that? So, Oche Kitchen is going to show some love as usual. We will name some early birds later who will receive 2,000 Naira each. It's just a token for your support, probably to get more data so that you can be with us all the time. And I must say that after today's giveaway, if God keeps me alive and we're going to do another one, to be honest with you, I'll be wary of those who only come on giveaway days. I'll concentrate on those who are loyal to us, because I have taken notes. I mean, we're humans. There are people who can't join us every weekend. But at the same time, there are people who squeeze out that time for us, and those I would really like to appreciate. So today, I'm going to give to everybody who was an early bird, but subsequently, I'll concentrate on our loyalists. So we know that tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So to the lovers out there, shout out to you if you've got one. And if you don't, do make yourself useful with something. So we're going to ask 4 questions bordering on love and relationship. And some of them are actually sex questions. It is not for the faint-hearted. And the winner has to be participating on Zoom to win the 10K for each question. Apologies to our followers on Facebook. If you are listening right now from Facebook or watching us on Facebook, please use the link on our Facebook page to come on Zoom so that you can win. Each question is worth 10,000 Naira. So tonight we have a special guest who is a sister and a friend. She is also a mother. She's an entrepreneur, and she has always supported us immensely. She's here to talk about being your own boss. So please relax and stay tuned. We welcome so very much Ego Mama. Tonight, overtime will not be available, but please continue to visit us on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, watch our YouTube channel, share, subscribe, and advertise with us so that we can bring you a better season 3. We would like to tell you guys that we're taking a break just for the Saturday shows. every other thing continues as usual. And we look forward to reuniting with you guys on the 17th of April, 2021. Don't forget that we love you. So for the questions, it goes this way. The first person to raise hand, not raising your hand on the screen, use the raise hand option, please. The very first person that raises the hand will take the question. And to raise your hand, you just have to click on the icon that says participants at the bottom of your window, and then you click the button raise hand. We thank you all in anticipation, and we hope that this night is as much fun for you as we also want to have fun. Ego, you're welcome. I didn't see you coming.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Hi, sis. Good to
how are you?
see you guys.
Okay. So, are you guys ready? I'm about to ask the very first question.
Yeah, ma'am.
Who's ready?
I am.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Ebony is ready for the question. That's good.
Up under his network has been in and out.
Yeah, I keep seeing him go out and come back in.
Yeah.
Ebony, good to have you. Okay, so the question is, if you're out on a dinner date and your partner says they want sex there and then, what would you do?
Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me, everyone? Good evening.
Yes, we can.
evening.
Hi, welcome to the show.
I'm so sorry. My network has been so bad.
That's fine. That's okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, we can. Did
All
you
right,
hear the question?
For the question, for me, it's a no-no. Yes, if my partner wants sex, on a dinner date, there and there, right?
Mm-hmm.
My answer is a no, because it can't work. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a shy person, and I like doing my own in secret, as in personally, not in the open. So if it's kissing, we can kiss for sex.
Okay, so you are saying that you would tell your girl no, and that's the end of the discussion.
No. That's the end. We can't do that now. How about?
Your answer is noted, but apparently Philip has a different opinion. But Philip, before I come to you, I would like to hear from a lady. Bim Bim, can you tell us what you would do?
Okay, for me, my answer will not be no, but we can move away.
I trust you. You move away to where?
Did we come by leg?
No.
What would you do? What would you do if he says, I want to have sex? So what would you do? It doesn't have to be, nobody's going to have sex in the restaurant.
I'll lead you on to want to have it really. Yeah. How?
Don't be shy.
Oh, she already said she didn't come by leg.
I must I must have done something that, start putting your brain there.
Yes.
So
Girl.
we'll just continue in that mood. And, sex mustn't be, you mustn't remove all your clothes. Really.
No.
Yeah, that's what we want to know, what you would do in that situation. Because if Oma is always in that situation, she wants
to go under the table and give him a...
I mean, we'll feel, don't worry what we'll do, but we'll feel satisfied at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you my 10,000 here.
So unlike Ebony, you would at least make sure your partner gets satisfaction.
Yeah. Because
apparently,
but we don't know how the satisfaction is going to. You don't know how you're going to satisfy your partner. That's what we want to know.
Exactly. We want to know how you're going to go about
satisfy your partner, yeah.
Because he wants to have sex there and then, but you're going around the question. So,
and it's Valentine tomorrow. Give us tips. Talk to us.
Because I want to know. I don't know what's going to happen to me in the restaurant tomorrow.
Let us know. If you're wearing it down, you can sit on top of him.
Why are you giving things away now?
Oh, well.
How come I'm not getting the raise your hand button?
You haven't got the answers.
People are rushing the answer.
In fact,
No.
even 2 more hands are up. Even Doyin's hand is up. Ebini's hand is still up. Ebini, you said you will not do now. So do you want to
Ebini, you will not do anything.
Ebini wants to do
now. You will let your girlfriend. Yeah, you will let her to roast this Valentine weekend.
No.
His girlfriend would go home frustrated.
This Valentine weekend.
If she really wants it, we need to take it to the house now.
No, but you already said you say no.
Ebini have changed mind. He wants to do now. Is it by force?
Because Victor
that's what I'm saying.
Victor don't answer. Ebini now trying to change.
My goodness.
Maybe the government has logged in from the back.
No.
So Oche, who is your winner?
Oh my goodness, I'm having difficulty deciding my winner. But
I'm
it's very easy now. Ebini said no. How can it be no this December?
I'm observing and taking notes. So I'll assist you.
Yeah, Mama would help me decide.
I'm taking notes, so I'll assist.
Mama will help me decide eventually.
Absolutely.
Chris, were you going to say anything?
Or do you want to ask somebody else, Oche, before you decide the winner?
Yeah, I thought Chris had something to say. If he's not going to say anything, Chris, you have something to say to my question?
It's a definite yes. Why would I say no? It's a definite yes, there and then.
Okay, so what would you do?
So how would you achieve that?
Depending on how she was dressed, usually if she can't be wearing a tight jeans and be asking for that, unless she wants to sit all the way down. But if she's wearing a skirt, wow, that's easy. Just slide in and she come and sit on your laps.
In the restaurant
right there on the
where?
Table.
In the restaurant.
Wherever she asks for it, in the restaurant.
Like in the bathroom or the car, whatever.
No, there and then, maybe on the table. While we're
Is it
dining.
possible?
Restaurant table?
She can come and sit on my laps.
Okay. Exactly.
Thank you.
That's possible.
This is Solomon. What's the question, please?
Solomon, you have to hold on for the next question. You're already past. The question was
now.
Yeah,
it's not my question. It's Oche. If Oche wants to
include
you,
he can just hear it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, go ahead. Tell him what
the question is: if you are on a dinner date and your date decides that he or she wants sex there and then, what would you do?
Do you want me to respond?
You asked for the question.
You wanted to hear now.
Respond.
Meanwhile,
you asked
for the question. We're giving it to you.
Can one person talk at a time, please?
Okay. Now, this dinner, is it in a public place or in a private place?
That's a good question.
Solomon, hold on. Somebody's hand was up before you came on board. Let me ask her. Then I'll go back. I'll come back to you. Doyin, do you want to say something?
Yes. Well,
okay, go ahead, please.
I'll lean over and whisper in his ear and tell him to meet me in the restroom.
Doyin, you're my twin sister.
In the hot.
I vote for Doyin.
And we have hot steamy, slapping it up.
Oh my goodness.
Where's my fan? I'm hot. I vote Doyin.
I know, right? Okay. So Solomon, dinner date. If it is in your house, the choice is yours. If it is in a restaurant, Doyin has told you what she's gonna do. So don't ask me the venue. What I know is that you are on a dinner date. I don't care if it's in the beach. I don't care if it's in the forest. You're on a dinner date and that question comes up, or that want or need comes up. What are you gonna do?
Play along and get it.
How?
You have to meet her needs.
How do you do it?
This is Valentine. We want to learn.
How else you have
I want to learn about tomorrow. I don't know what to do.
And
I'm going on a dinner date.
How else do you have sex?
Okay, I'll tell you how we'll do it. Solomon, we turn off the light. So will you go in the restaurant and switch off their light?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, not may. The car would not serve as the best place.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the back seat.
Thank you.
Okay, so you go to the car. Okay, Mom, I hope you.
Because I have every right to do anything I wish to do inside my car.
Yeah, man.
But if you don't mind, I think the question was trying to see the dinner date shouldn't be at your home. The dinner date in the open is in a restaurant. While you are there dining and she wants
even if it was at home.
It's not a dinner date.
No, home is not a date. Yeah.
Because it's about the adventure.
Exactly.
So if I tell you let's go to the car where nobody is, there's no adventure in it. So what are you going to do on the dinner table? I will have it there and then. Because that's what she wants. She wants to try you. So if you say let's go to the bathroom, are you going to the female bathroom or to the men's bathroom?
Exactly. It doesn't matter. You follow. There's unisex bathroom nowadays.
In this case, I don't think anybody wants to do anything because sorry. In this case, I don't think anybody wants to do anything because we are still the higher animals.
Yeah. All right. I vote for Tony. Just the whispering in the ears got me.
You mean Dory?
Yeah, just the whispering in his ears, and then her walk to the bathroom and his eyes stare. You know what I mean? And then he's going, oh gosh, I'm hot. I vote Dory.
Okay. So that takes us to the next segment of our show. So Ego, please take the floor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
My sisters, my family. So, but I'll still introduce myself. I won't even try to answer that question because I don't know where to start from.
No, just be the boss. I'm talking about boss.
Yeah, so anyway, like you, everybody knows me already. My name is Nwaego Muoma. Some people know me as Wigo, my business name. I'm a mother of 3, 24, 17, and 6. I'm a fashion designer and entrepreneur. A women empowerment coach. And I just added another one. I'm a consultant and a brand strategist for women in business. I actually work with women to build the life of their dream and to take their life back when they need to. So today we're actually going to talk about home-based business, especially with COVID and what is happening now. It's been a thing that people have been neglecting in the past, but with remote working, people losing their jobs, people forced to stay home, it's something that it's necessary that people should look into, and there's no reason to give excuses anymore because you have no option really. Even if you, like in the UK, a lot of people are on follow or follow, whatever they call it. But at the end of the day, you stay home, they pay you, and you still have your time to do something else.
Yeah.
So what I teach and my team and my upline, we try to get women especially to start up their home business, build a brand. Even if you're working in a company, it doesn't matter. You can build your own brand, build your business and work part-time and decide to move full-time eventually. Or at retirement, you have a brand that you can still do anything with. So, and home-based business, I've been doing business since I think I opened my first shop when I was like 20. My first salon, I was still in school. but I still had a boutique and a salon. And I'm 45 now, so since then I've been doing it close to 25 years, and it's been awesome. So, and I have, I've never worked for anybody apart from doing a short contract for a few firms to maybe do one or two things for them. And it has given me all the freedom I want, freedom of time, financial freedom, and freedom to be anywhere I want. Like I just woke up one day and told my kids, pack up, we're going to Nigeria. I'm tired of this lockdown, whether they are locking up or locking down. Within 5 days, I called the airline, did everything, and came back to Nigeria, and I'm doing my business from Nigeria. And that's the kind of freedom I want. Because if you've not learn from COVID, you have to give yourself that flexibility, and you have to really own your life and invest in your business, invest in your personal growth and development and personal brand. You can invest in other people's business. Tomorrow you go, they still stay in their business and they reap everything. So not to go too far, I have my upline, a wonderful lady I have that introduced me into business. She's a coach, a network marketing coach, and a business coach. And I've known her for maybe, I think it's about 12 years now.
Yes, 12 years.
Yes, 12 years. And she's awesome, she's wonderful. And they actually made me make my first, I think, 2 million within a month in my network marketing. Within two months, I made like 1.8 million then, 12 years ago, and it was awesome.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it's beautiful. And
Getting
she's
interested.
she's a high flyer. She's been in the business, and I just felt like this is a period that we need to share what we are all doing. There's no need. I've had a lot of people call me several times. Oh, I can't feed my family. I've lost my job. I can't pay school fees. And I tell them, I can't keep doing this for you. I will do it for you, but I'd rather show you how to make money.
Make money.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're sitting home, you're using your phone, you're chatting on Instagram, you're going on Facebook. Like my sister will tell you, I don't make social calls. I make calls when it's necessary. Apart from that, my social media is my business. Like I tell my kids, whenever they touch my phone, I said, I invest so much in getting a very expensive phone because this is my office. My phone, my Mac, my laptop is wherever I am, I pack them up. So you have to leverage on what you have. Don't use your money, invest money on buying very expensive iPhones just to start. But I don't know what people talk about. I wonder at times, really. So that is it for me. And what we are going to talk about today, after Funebi explains a few things because she's the expert. I'll still come in and tell you people how to do it, how we do, we build up teams, and how we've moved on from, what people say, call your brother, call your sister, call this person, call 2, call 3, call 4, bring 4.
Bring 2.
Bring 2 to bring 2. 2, we bring another 2. Still, they bring 2. How many years you're still bringing 2? No.
So it's not the bring 2 type.
No, the thing is that it depends. When you're going into network marketing or whatever, we are concentrating on attraction marketing, which is you don't need to go hounding people or spamming people. People that need to make money see your content and come to you and tell you, I want to do what you're doing. Can you show me how to do this? You don't need to be frustrated. And even if you don't want to build a team, you can go the route of having an e-commerce shop. I have an eBay shop. I'm in Nigeria here. I wake up at times. I see orders. I fulfill my orders and they post to my clients. I didn't pay for the orders. The client paid. So it's not taking anything away from me. I'm opening an Amazon shop now for my business. I'm opening a Shopify shop for my business. So what is it taking away from me, really? I've done businesses. I leave Nigeria or London and I go as far as China, Turkey. And I go with thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, and the money is stuck there. At times, I don't even sell things off. You know, so there is no easy way. That's what I'm trying to say. But at times, you can leverage on what you have. We all have networks. We all have friends. We all party. We all go on social media and we make friends. Everybody is there, but we are not using our resources well. That is the truth. Whether you like it or not, you have your network. How do you work with your network? How do you impact other people's life? You don't need to force anybody. And basically, that's all I have to say on this. And I hope by the time my friend and sister maybe comes on board, she should be able to throw more light on this.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ego. So Funebi, good to have you on the show. But please, before you take the floor, let Winnie ask her own question. And right after that, you can enlighten us.
Okay.
So Winnie, go ahead.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
We can hear you, we can't see you.
My question is, what do you think about office romance? And can you explain why it could be good or bad?
Any hands up?
Does this include people who work from home as well?
No.
No, now we know what for office.
Ataibo, yeah.
Hey.
Aga.
Big sis.
Ataibo, yes.
Please take that up as well.
Yeah, please, what was the question?
The question, what do you think about office romance? Can you explain why it could be good or bad?
Okay, somebody's taking it already.
Yes, at the moment.
Yeah, I would like to answer if that's okay.
Yes,
I want to answer.
Yeah, I think office romance is if you work long hours with someone, yeah, office romance can help you reduce stress if you work long hours together. You can talk about the problem and you can solve the problem together sexually. And then everybody's happy.
Can we see your face? I want to see your face.
I want to see my face.
Can I see your please? I miss you.
I'll show you my face. Where's my face?
I miss you so much.
Where's my face? Face, where are you? Can you see my face? Come and kill myself now. It's work now. I can't come and kill myself. We will try. We struggle, we write, we discuss, then put it aside. Okay. Matter finish.
Thank you.
But the bad part about it is that most of the time, you don't always like to end it at the same time. One person might want it to go longer than the other person. That's when Wala will not bust. And then you start getting angry and start getting irritated and start whinging about stuff like that. But if you're mature people, you know when to stop. You know, and sometimes it's just a stress relief. I just call it a stress relief. I don't want to marry happily ever after, so that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. The relationship you just explained, is it on the same level or Oga and boy or boy and
it doesn't matter what level you are. Once you're lying down together, you're all on the same level.
Right, true. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what your job title is.
There's no Me Too movement here. No Me Too.
No matter what your job title is, you will still come. End of.
You still come, right?
Yeah, you still come.
Thank you.
Benson.
Okay, Benson. Benson, you wanted to say something.
He's on mute.
Okay. What I'm going to say, I'm going to differ from Ataibo's own view.
That's fine.
For me, office romance is a no-go area.
Good.
Why? If you're having an affair with a lady or a man in your office, and you are maybe the boss, there are instructions you are going to give. She will not obey it. It will not make others to look down on you in that office. She will never obey that instruction. So office romance is bad, especially if you are at the top.
Okay. So what if you guys are just
what if you're not at the
lateral?
top? What if you're not at the top? You guys are just co-workers.
No matter whether you are co-workers or not, everybody that is working climbs. One day you might get a promotion, and when you have that promotion and you are to be in charge of her, it will not work. No instruction from you to her will work.
Okay.
And it will make others look down on you.
Okay. If they know, that is the find out.
They will, because someday there is something she's going to do. Everybody will now start to be nosy.
No, I disagree. You don't have to find out, you know.
They will find out.
No. I'm talking from experience.
I'm
talking from experience. They will not find out. If I don't tell you, you will not know.
Can I tell you something? Tell you something?
Tell me.
If maybe, okay, let's assume now it's between two of us.
Yeah.
There are some gestures I'll come into the office I will make. You think others are not seeing it?
No, you won't make it. I won't tolerate that. Office environment, I won't tolerate it. You won't make it. No. Oh, no, you won't.
Best is,
I'm telling you, you will not. Because a work environment is a work environment. So if I've got staff I'm managing.
Well, to me, it's a no-go area to me. No.
Okay, it's okay, because this is a prize-winning question. So
I used to say,
you guys don't have to go back and forth. We'll finally have to choose the best answer. So
somebody said
that, do you have? I think Chizo's hand is up. Chizo, Binta, and
Binta's hand is up.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hey, baby.
First and foremost, it's nice to be here on the last day of this season. Regarding office romance, I think it's about the level of maturity of people involved in it, first and foremost. If people are able to respect each other's boundary and know that an office relationship can go either way, then they will be able to understand the boundaries of the office romance. Now, there's always a good side and bad side to every romance. Being in a relationship with someone outside of place work has its positives, but it also has its negatives. But I think office romance, I'll definitely say yes. The reason I'm saying yes is because I'd say,
as a psychologist.
It's not just a personal reason. I've been in a relationship with someone who I was in class with. It wasn't bad. I thought it was going to be bad. No, it wasn't actually. And then we worked together. So us choosing not to work together is just out of, proximity. I need to be close to home and he needs to be far away from home. But I think office romance is all about people who are involved in it and how much they value the relationship as well as each other. I think that's all I can say.
Okay.
I have one question.
No,
yes,
Benson, somebody else needs to go. Somebody else needs to go.
Somebody could talk on the question I needed to ask.
Okay. No, there's no asking questions. It's we're going to decide who wins. Adoyin, go ahead.
Well, the last speaker spoke my mind. So, she said what I wanted to say.
Okay, she said what you wanted to say. Okay.
Yes, because I believe that office romance is for the matured minds. That's just it.
Okay. Beams, go ahead.
Can I still ask my question?
No, after Beams, you can ask.
No, Benson, no asking. Beams, go ahead.
I will, please.
Benson, can you just give us a minute?
Don't worry, after Binta, let Binta talk.
Okay, for me, it has two sides. It's a yes when you're matured and you guys understand yourself. I don't believe that there will be a disrespect. I mean, two mature people will do their thing, know that there is know when to draw the line. You're my boss. The way I'll even answer you, I'll do my work because I'm also working to be promoted.
Exactly.
I don't want my promotion to be questioned, But as personally, where I might say no is because I don't want anybody to be bugging me. You will just have heart attack because I'm a very free person. I'll talk to other people. I want to be free with them. I want, and you'll be there killing yourself, squeezing. Right? And I might not notice. Maybe every evening you will come and complain, say, why you so? And since it's my kind of person, I'll just avoid it.
Okay.
If you will understand that part of me and feel free and do your own, I feel free, and sometimes you will just let small. And I mean, if
So you
will
go
understand
with the flow.
If you understand that, I don't have any problem. But if it will bother you, there is no need coming for it. Because I'll tell you from the start.
Right, Benson, quickly, what do you have to say? We're going to the next segment.
Please, is this office romance for the single or the married?
Everybody whoever needs it.
I'm assuming it's for the single or people in
That's an assumption.
a one-person relationship.
Unless you're working with your husband now.
Jesus.
Single. For the single, I don't have a problem. But if it's for the marriage, hell no.
Benson, they did not define anything. They just said something generally.
I wanted
to
Romance
join our head.
Benson.
You don't know who is
with
listening.
God
Please don't join our head. We are just saying generally.
Disclaimer. My answer is regarding either you are in a relationship with them or you're married to them. So it's not a sorry.
What if it is between a single person and a married person?
No, I don't. I don't agree to that school of thoughts. That's where I say no.
It will go from
I respect people.
It will go from office.
Yes.
No, I respect people's opinion. I understand that sometimes relationship can be complicated at best, but I wouldn't judge them based on that. Absolutely not. Who am I to judge? There are lots of things happening around the world. People having a relationship with each other is a least of my worry. But I'm just saying, personally, it wouldn't be for me. But I wouldn't hold it against anyone who is in such relationship. I have friends who are in such relationship. Exactly. I don't hold it against them.
Don't even know where they are coming from, and the fire at home. Okay, so that takes us to the next segment. Funebi, it's your turn now, please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thanks for having me. This is my first time on your show, and I have to say that it's very entertaining.
Which means we're going to see you in season 3.
Okay, April, you said. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly introduce myself. My name is Funebi. Thank you. My name is Funebi Anthony Bello. I live in Nigeria. I live in Abuja. My background is in computer engineering, and I do a lot of things. Part of it is that my husband and I will own a company called Christian Technologies, and we deal with aviation fuel management. So it's doing well, and then we're doing other businesses too. Now, when it comes to owning another business, I think the number one thing we should really think about is the reason. You must have a reason for doing something, not just finding anything to do. And one thing I know is that every one of us who wants to live long, and the core thing we want is that we also want to live well. I grew up, when we grew up middle class, and middle class was fantastic. It wasn't like today that the gap is so much. Middle class, our parents worked in the civil service, we had official cars, we went to schools with the governor's children, and all of those kinds of things. But you find out after a while that the so-called rich can't maintain the lifestyle. And for me, I know that most times we're so focused on today, nobody's thinking about tomorrow, because today, right now, you're strong, you're doing well, you can afford your bags, you can travel, you can buy the tickets and go this place and that. But most of us are basically spending salaries, and one thing I've come to realize that we should always think tomorrow. I know what they say, that the future belongs to those that believe in the beauty of their dreams. So part of my dream, my life dream, is having an amazing future. We have to prepare for it. And so when I think about business and COVID-19 and what's happening today, I study a lot, I listen to a lot of news, and I'm not in America, but I understand that in the month of, I think, between March and April, over 21 million Americans lost their jobs. Over 30 million people are actually claiming unemployment benefits, and even in Nigeria, the statistics says about 42 of the Nigerian employees actually lost their jobs. So COVID-19 has come in. But what I know is that there's a new normal that even employers are not willing to go back to, because right now, I was watching the other day on CNN, there was a business discussion, and they were talking about houses. I think that was in some country in Europe, and the buildings, the structures, where companies actually took up offices, they realized that they're now empty now. So people are used to working from home. So you find that even property values, when it comes to offices and all that, people won't really have clients wanting to take their places anymore. And employees are finding that out, and they'll just realize that I can get a few more people to do more things, and so people are actually losing their jobs. But we need to feed and we need to do well. So now when we think about the future, what I say is this: there's something called inflation, and that is why I don't believe that my future is in a pension plan. The way I see these pension plans is them selling you today's excitement against tomorrow, forgetting that there'll be inflation right in front. So when you come and you tell me, I have this pension plan, you bring this amount of money, and at retirement, you'll be paid 150,000 naira every single month afterwards. What is the value of 150,000 naira afterwards? Or even if you had money in the bank right now in Nigeria, a dollar is trading, it's almost 500 naira. So how much do you have saved? So what is the future? So for me, I believe that the future is a viable business that is relevant at all times. And when you're thinking about business, you have to think about a business that is really big. The industry that I got into, network marketing, I didn't stumble on it. Of course, people come in, tell you about network marketing, and you're like, that thing that I'll be looking for people to disturb, I'll be doing this and I'll be doing that. What changed for me was in 2008. I used to follow Oprah Winfrey a lot. I'm always watching her show and all of that. And one thing I did was that I'm always seeking knowledge. So I read a lot of books. The things that I look for are quite different from what other people look for. So I read a lot of books. I read finance books. I'm always listening to the news, wanting to know what's going, what are the trends and all that. Because the people that follow trends are the ones that are always on time to catch opportunities. So Oprah just announced and said, I'm going to have 2 people on my show. Nobody should be upset, please. I'm going to mention the name Donald Trump. I know he's not the most loved person in the world right now, but he was one of our guests. There was Donald Trump and there was Robert Kiyosaki on the show. So I went ahead and I sat down that day in my living room and I was watching the Oprah Winfrey show. And they actually was talking about the economy, talking about finance and creating incomes. And these 2 men were talking to Oprah, and they said the average American should actually think of going into big business, realizing that each individual should create their own economy. Because you think about it, when you are an employee, you are not in charge. That's the truth of the matter. You're really not in charge. And they said one thing, that everybody go into big business. And Oprah looked at them and said, how do we do that? Do you know how expensive it is to go into big business? I read a lot. So I have to tell you, Forbes says that if you have a big business, you have at least 500 employees, at least, or 500 people creating an income for you. So when you have this big business, then you have residual income, because what we should all be seeking for is residual income. You've got to listen. Residual income, you won't always be this strong. You won't always be this agile. You won't always have all the resources that you've got, around with you right now. A time will come when you will want to sit back and cool down and rest. You will have this energy. Sometimes not even the social capital that you have at this time, you may not have it anymore. And Oprah looked at them and said, how can the average American afford to get into big business? And this man looked at her and said, there's one way that the average American can do that, and that's network marketing. And so for me, what I know is that I can never, even up to this point, do something that I don't respect. So I understand the fact that a lot of people don't understand network marketing. We see it in so many different ways, just the same way that I saw it. But the question is, who are you listening to? And if you're listening to yourself, what is your source of information by which you're making the decision that you're making concerning network marketing? So the moment I heard Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki talk about network marketing, I left that place. They wrote a book together, Why We Want to Be Rich. I went on Amazon. I actually bought the book, and then I started looking for everything on network marketing, and then I started reading up on it. And it amazed me. truly, I was amazed, because I remember how friends will sit together and will make jest of this industry. And then I suddenly realized that the only way we can really compare ourselves to the truly rich, that is what cuts, you know, what brings us closer to the rich, is about how many people are creating an income for you. Because if you work alone, you have a business, you're running around, they say it takes 500 people. Think about it. Dangote has this number of employees. Adenuga has how many? You know, just think about it. Every billionaire, every very multi-millionaire that you know, they've got a lot of people helping to create that income for them. And then for we, the average people, that you can actually have that amount of manpower working for you, the only way that we can afford to do that is through network marketing. No infrastructure, no paying of salaries, just an amazing system that works. And then you can actually sit back and say, I do have residual income. So I think I can pause at this time. I've said quite a lot. So you have an understanding of where I'm coming from. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Muoma, it's your turn with your question.
I'm on mute, sorry. Funebi, my question is, when we talk about network marketing, are we generally talking about, or are we solely talking about buying and selling products?
Okay, I have to say something to you now, that from what I know and what I've studied, you know, network marketing really is a distribution. That's all it is. It's distribution. It's how you move one service to the end user. That's what network marketing primarily is. So when people are looking for a network marketing company that has no products involved in it, because look at it, network marketing, multi-level marketing. So something must be sold. There must be an item. So there are lots of things that come around and lots of people that say it's network marketing, but it isn't. There must be a service. There must be a product. You must be giving something to someone else. So let me tell you, you know, how you know is that a network marketing company can be in existence even if they were not using network marketing as their distribution route. That's it.
All right, another, I'm adding to that question. There was a comment. Someone said, not everybody can do business. So what are their options in having the residual income? What would they do differently?
Not everybody can.
Everyone cannot do business, yeah.
That is be in the everyday running of business, isn't it?
No. Just getting into a business venture. Everybody cannot do business, yeah.
Business, yeah. I have to. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with that person. You know, there's something about life. Life is really like you. Let me ask you a simple question now. I don't know I said my background is computer engineering. What's your background?
Housing management.
Fantastic. You know what makes us who we are is the classrooms that we sat in. That's it. You became what you became because of the classroom you sat in and what you heard. And I am what I am because of the classroom that I sat in. It's in the same way with business. It's just skills. All it takes is a willingness to learn. Everyone can do business, every single individual, because all it takes is skills. And that's why I can sit back and say I have a lot of success stories, because I remember when I got in the first time, the first thing I told the person was, I don't know anything about network marketing. And if I have to talk, I cannot talk. That was that's the first thing you just attack somebody with. As much as you love all the fantastic things, but our inabilities are the first things that we see. But sometimes we need the dream to be bigger than our limitations, because when the dream is big, we'll start looking for ways to make it despite our limitations. So I have to tell that person, we all can do business. It's just skills, and skills can be learned. That's the truth of the matter. You know, if it's important enough, the things that you want, you'll be willing to learn how to do it. And that's the beauty of network marketing. Is always someone willing to teach you and show you.
Okay. Yeah, adding to what you've just said, yeah, network marketing applies to other services apart from tangible products.
Yeah.
That follows through with things like insurance and all whatnot, because I understand network marketing and how it works. Somebody asked again, if you can't do business, then be a millionaire employee. I don't know what that means.
There's no employee on the Forbes list of richest people, not one.
And somebody said, what network marketing company do you belong to?
Well, I belong to Forever Living Products.
Okay.
I've been with them for 12 years now, my only network marketing company.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah. If I must say something, this is Cielo.
Yeah.
I think when people, I'm sorry, I just tuned in. The lady who was commenting on network marketing. I think when people say business, your consciousness is more like retail, business as in, maybe you buy and you sell. But in the global, if you think about business, there's people that are at the back, at the back burner who do design, people who do distribution, people who do, marketing, and then you have people who are the everyday retailers, that, get it. Because when you say business, it's kind of loose, you use it kind of loosely. If I say I can't do business, what I'm trying to say is I can't sell. Like personally, I can't sell anything to anybody. I just don't know how to sell because I just cannot convince you to buy anything. But maybe somebody else, when you talk about business, can be the brain behind it, can design. And then somebody else is good with marketing, the person can get people to buy it, and somebody else can distribute it. The person who has the network and the channels to get it from the factory to the consumer. So, I'm just kind of weighing in on what the lady said that, everybody can do business, in the sense that there are different, aspects and different, change, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can is it okay if I come in then?
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah. When we talk about selling, today I had a discussion with a mentor that I want to sign up with to set up my Amazon shop. If I'm doing Amazon, I have a virtual assistant working for me. I pay my mentors to run the business for the first 3 months now. That's the agreement I'm having with them. I'm not on Amazon selling. All I'm doing is that the products are shipped to Amazon. All I have to do is to provide the products and my money drops into my bank account. That is what I'm going to do. Nowadays, nobody goes around. You must not carry products and start selling to people. People sell online. People have e-commerce shop. People have Shopify shop. A lot of things. So it's not about just selling. I know that's how we started, and it bored and burnt a lot of people, but that's not the story now. So anybody can still do business and make money.
Yeah, so invariably you've talked about virtual shops. So you don't have to do the traditional shopping.
No.
Okay. For me, someone cannot just start today and now be able to do virtual shop, be able to go to Amazon, be able to do all that. And you didn't start that way because, when it's being talked about, it sounds so sweet. I know how much I put it in Forever Living, but because I'm not participating, because my work demands so much, I'm not participating, nothing came out of it. I just have cartons. Then I thought, okay, my mom can be taking it, I will dash my siblings and everything, but I'm not participating. I'll only bring her money and say, okay, let me buy so that I'll be climbing. But at the end of the day, nothing came out of it. I dropped out. Really.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to participate. That's the truth.
It depends on how you're participating now.
You have to participate because if you, that's why I asked, have you ever been, I asked the other lady has been employed. If your work is so demanding and you are not participating, you only get your money and you find out that you are not even growing to the people that are getting their lots.
Yeah, that's it.
That's my experience.
I need to address what Binta said now. Binta, I have so many things I'm doing now. Honestly, at times I in 24 hours, I ask God, can you add an extra 4 hours for me so I can do some? But I will tell you one thing. My Forever Living product does not take up to 2 hours of my time in a week. It doesn't. And when I set up my shop,
from when you started?
No, from now, what I'm trying to say is things evolve. You can start the wrong way, you can start the right way. It depends. People make mistakes in business. I've done other businesses and I lost a lot of money, depending on how you start off. Things change every day, but you need to learn. What I'm trying to say now is it does not take me, even I don't think for the last 1 week I've been able to go back there. So it depends on the team, it depends on your mentor or your coach. And people should not see, I know a lot of people sold it as, oh, it's very easy, very stock up. No, you are not supposed to stock up. You're not supposed, you only buy things you need for your own use. You're not supposed to stock up if you don't want to.
Ego, sorry to cut you short. Well, you're going deeper into the product, the stocking up of Forever Living. So Binta, you might have to link up to hear how to stock up and not to stock up. Let's go to the next question.
Sorry, can I just add one thing? Some of us are not business minded in the sense that sometimes the kind of job we do day to day makes it impossible for us to have that kind of conversation, because there's a blurring of boundaries between what you're meant to do in your line of job day to day and what you're meant to do business-wise. So in as much as I say, well, I agree that someone needs to do some business, but there are other ways to make money, such as investment. I think that's undervalued. One of the richest men in history, Warren Buffett, he didn't have to do any business. He was just interested in an investment over and over and over and over again. That's the only thing I wanted to add.
Yeah, you have to come back. We're bringing investors to talk to us about that.
I'd like to say something. You just mentioned Warren Buffett, and the truth of the matter is that I read after him, and right now he's invested in 2 network marketing companies. And if you listen to him, he says it's one of the biggest business decisions he's ever made. I have investments outside of my network marketing business, but what I'm saying is that, we do a lot of businesses, investments are there, but there's something different about network marketing. You own a business, and Binta, owning a business requires your personal commitment. Maybe in the past you didn't know that, but let me just say something concerning COVID-19. COVID-19 came and showed us that we can actually do this business part-time the way others internationally have been doing it, because all of 2020 and up till this point, I've been doing my business strictly online, which means that you can work the chosen hours, and so it's not a question of you must be out there on the streets the way we knew it and all of those things. And when you talk about work, I can tell you the people in government don't understand Chiso very well. My cousin is a judge. She loves the business. She's in the business, but she really can't do the business. So I can understand what you're saying. She's a judge. She can't afford to go out.
Absolutely.
So she understands it perfectly. She's actually signed into the business. She's using the product. She's looking at it in every single meeting, waiting for when she's out of her job, but she understands it perfectly. So I understand what you're saying, Chiso. Some jobs restrict from being able to do this.
Yeah, Funebi, you have another segment after this question, so we can talk more on that. Yeah. Okay. The next question, again, it's worth 10,000 naira, a lot of money. And the question is, can you explain to us if it's possible for a couple to have a good relationship without sex, and give us reasons? Everyone has gone quiet.
I can answer that one.
You know the answer, okay?
I know the answer.
Without
sex, there is no relationship, man. It's a waste of everybody's time. Especially when it's marriage. The key thing in marriage is sex. When you don't have sex, when you don't appreciate, when you don't lust after your partner, I think there's something wrong that needs to be addressed. So
your answer is no.
It's very, very vital, very important.
Okay, so it's not possible to have a good relationship without sex.
Yeah, unless there's a medical problem. Unless there's a medical problem and you understand that there is still a reason why both of you can't do that. But normally, it doesn't make sense. IJ Abi.
Sorry, guys, I've been out since. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Yeah,
I can answer that one.
Thank you. Okay,
Yes,
I've got another hand up.
Chinwam raised her hand up first.
Okay, Chinwam.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Okay, I would also toe her line, the earlier speaker. Relationship has to do with emotions. So if you are a couple, you definitely have emotions for your partner. And those emotions usually end with it's either you're touching or you're kissing and ultimately on the bed. So I think unless there's an underlying medical reason or there is maybe an issue that restricts you from having sex, you can have a relationship that is smooth.
A good relationship, we called it.
Yeah, without a good relationship without sex.
Okay, thank you. The next person, Oche, do you know who was next? We've got Kate,
Yeah,
we've got iPhone, we've got Ati.
Kate
Kano,
before
iPhone and iPhone.
Kate,
yeah,
okay.
Kate before iPhone.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Kate. Welcome to the show.
I'm happy to be here. I think I also want to do the same line with the first two speakers. I don't think there's any
women.
Okay.
I don't think there's any couple that have a relationship without sex. It's not possible.
Why do you think it's not possible?
Relationship is all about emotion. If you are in a relationship with somebody, there must be emotion attached to it, and it's expressed in the area of sex. So for you to be in a relationship with somebody and there is no sex, I don't think there's a relationship there. So I want to agree with them that it's not possible. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Kate. Chinye. Chinyelu. You're mute.
Chinyelu, you're muted.
Then Ataibo can go while we wait for Chinyelu.
Okay, Ati.
Oh yeah, hi. When we talk about sex, most people tend to talk about just carnal sex. There are different kinds of sex you can have. So if for reasons we cannot have carnal sex, we can have other kinds of sex that can make us happy. I don't want to go into details because I don't know how sensitive people are on this show, but I can assure you that you can have.
I'm not sensitive.
I know you're not sensitive. I will call you that. I will call you separately. I know you don't have any sensitive body in your body. Yeah. But what
I'm listening because I want to know what to do tomorrow.
No, because we've got things. We understand emotions, touching, kissing. I mean, I'm the kind of person that you can touch me until you can touch me and I come. You know, so if you can do that to me, it depends on how good you are. So sometimes when we talk about sex, we talk about carnal sex. It's not just all about carnal sex. There are different kinds of sex you can have. You can touch people. You can. In fact, you can. In fact, don't let me talk now. I'm just thinking about it, making me hot. You know. So I think it's possible, if there for reasons whatsoever that carnal sex cannot be had, you can have other ways of getting some satisfaction sexually without carnal sex itself. So it is possible. Like some people have said, it could be age, it could be an illness, it could be anything. You still love the person and you still want to be with them. You find ways around it. It's not all about jumping up and down.
The thing about it is that, when you talk about sex, maybe sex is kind of overrated, in the sense that not everybody finds it very relevant in their relationship, in the sense that, they don't think about it all the time. I mean, there are people that have a great relationship, but sex is not really part of what they talk about or dream about or roll around, thinking about. Maybe they are kind of the 5%, 5%, deviant from the 95%. Because, the thing about it is that if one person is not complaining it's fine. It's good for them, you know. After all, you have nuns and religious people who don't have sex, and they live to be 80-something years old, and they die of old age of other things. So there's some level of you know, whether it's the media hype, whether it's societal hype, you know, that it's essential for life. You can live your life without it. I mean, I don't know. You
Go
can
on,
live
sis.
What?
Go on, sis.
Yeah, you can live your life to your fullest without. As a matter of fact, when you're very busy and you're chasing so many things, it's actually the last thing on your mind.
Chinelo, at what age are you talking about? We're not talking about people in their 80s and 90s. We're talking about people our generation.
Any age.
Any age.
I'm talking about any age.
I beg to differ.
If you're chasing what you're chasing, you know, it's probably you know, it comes on your mind. I don't know, but like I said, you know, it depends on the two people involved. Is working for them. If it's working for them, maybe they're the 5%, and they don't represent the 95% who feel like they need it every day or every other day or 2 times a day or whatever, you know. But you know, in some level, it's overrated because, you know, sex sells. You know, it sells in media, it sells in publishing, it sells in movies, everything. So the hype is out there. That's why every kid thinks it's cool to do it, you know, when you can't even understand the emotions that are involved in it, you know. So I don't know.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a very deep emotion. That is why it's a very deep emotion. That is why a 16-year-old or 17-year-old is controlling an 80-year-old millionaire or billionaire because she's sleeping with.
And it's not overrated. I mean,
I have something to say, please.
It's overrated. That's why the kid wants to do it. If it's not overhyped, people will be going about their lives.
You just said it sells.
It's not overrated. It's not overrated. Your body starts calling you at a very young age. So
it depends on what's in that body. What's in the body.
Maybe I'm the 5%, you know, but you know, that is, you know, that's my opinion.
There's something you said about
I want to say something.
I doubt if they're a couple, a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or man and man will be in a relationship and both of them don't want sex. I doubt it. Maybe one might not want and the other wants, and you know, but I've never heard of about 2 people not wanting to have sex with each other.
Maybe that's what they have in common.
I want to come in. The question was actually,
can you explain to us
sex?
Let me ask the question again, Chimam. Can you explain to us if it's possible for a couple to have a good relationship without sex and give reasons?
So the key word there is couple. We're not talking about people who are having extramarital affairs or affairs that are between people who are not married. We're talking about a couple. And couple, if I'm not mistaken, couple are people that are legally married.
Not really.
Bound to each other. Right? They might not be legally married, but they are bound to each other.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't understand the parts of one person wants and the other person does not want. The other person that wants now will be going somewhere else to collect what he or she wants. So if you're a couple, I don't understand how you won't have feelings for yourselves that would lead to sex. I don't think it's very possible.
If can I answer Chinwen back? Chinwen, what I meant was that, you know, at times couples, things happen in marriages and relationships, and one person doesn't want to fuck with you anymore. The other person still wants to go on. So things happen. People can be in love, and down the line, 5 years, 5 months, 20 years down the line, one person doesn't want to do it. But I've never seen where 2 of them, they don't want.
Sure. That means
doesn't want. Yeah, it might be due to extramarital affairs, or it might be due to they can't stand you. But it happens. Trust and believe. So many people live together and they don't even sleep with each other. So that's why I said, in a couple situation, one person might not referring to, but I've never seen where both parties
in a good relationship. Yeah,
exactly. Is good. All relationships have wahala now, so it depends what good means.
Good is relative in this sense, though.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Any more take on that question?
Yeah, you can read what Galaxy E18 said.
Because we've got a mix, let's say. Oche, can you say it?
Yeah. It said, she said, he or she, I don't know, said it's very possible if there is no more emotions attached.
Of
You
course.
can focus on the children and move on.
Absolutely.
I suppose that would be well, would I say cohabiting?
Yeah, you have a
not
flatmate.
particularly.
You guys
That's it.
now become flatmates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have a good relationship rather than in a couple that have sex every night and still don't live in peace. Which one would you prefer?
I want the two.
You want the two?
Anyway, I don't even know which one to take. Okay.
I think the most important in the relationship.
All of the above. All of the above.
In the middle of all of this now.
7% of the relationship.
Yeah, in this inside this question, is it correct? Is it true to say that marriage is not all about sex? Is that saying correct?
Yeah.
But look at what Chinwam said. Chinwam said in the chat box. She said the sex part is important to avoid anger issues, though. So apparently, if you're not getting some, you're prone to anger. Is that true, Chinwam?
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's definitely true. That's definitely true.
Who will be slapping who? Sorry. Who will be?
And I know some
angry?
people are asexual. I know some people are asexual. They don't, like they don't want to be, you know what I mean, touched or something. Some people see sex as just for procreation, you know what I mean? And some people have a very low libido, which could be natural or which could be like medical.
As a result of something.
Yeah, but
Galaxy E18 is Sister Dibeli.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you have normal libido, I don't see why, you know what I mean, sex is overrated. So.
Okay. Okay. Any more take on that question? In the absence of that, we hand back to Funebi and Ego to give us the last segment so we could take the last question.
Okay, so what I will say is this, even as you're thinking about what to do and what you're doing presently right now, the most important thing is for everyone at every point to ensure that, okay, let me just ask a very random question right now. We just started a new year. How many people have dream boards? Anybody can I can see your pictures. Who has a dream board erected for the year?
What is a dream board?
Oh, police, that's what we got, a dream, a dream board. Actually, yeah, a dream board is where you write every single
vision board.
Vision board. So that's your board. And, despite the fact that we had COVID-19, I think the only thing on my board that wasn't really fulfilled was just my travel dreams because I couldn't go anywhere. But COVID-19, no COVID-19, I made no excuses. I ensured that I still met everything on the board. So when you are seeking for something to do, you only really go after something when you have a board. Now, when you're considering network marketing, what I love about my industry, especially my company, is that you determine your income. No one puts a lead on it, which is what you don't have as an employee. So when you have a dream, this is what happens when you want to decide, do I go into network marketing or not? It's about what will I get from it? That's it. What am I going to get from this industry? So for me right now, the basic thing is financial freedom. That's it. And people have different definitions for financial freedom. But what I realized that financial freedom is that ability for me to execute my power of choice. Because there's so many things that we think that our own personal choices, but the truth of the matter is that our finances, our pockets have determined every single thing. If you have kids, the schools your children go to, the place that you live, where you live, how you live is determined by how much money you have in your pocket. But when you have financial freedom, that's when you really have the power of choice. And that is what this is about for me. So that power of choice, that ability to know that I can increase my income and have a future for my family. So what I will say is, can this be done? Yes. What will it take? A big dream and a willingness to work, and understanding that you need to work. If you don't work, you're not going to make money. If anybody ever told you that you can make money without working, that's a lie. So that's what I've got to say. So Ego, if you have anything to add to that, please go ahead, please.
Nothing really. I think you've said it all. I keep going back to one thing. We all have our networks. We all have people we talk to every day. And leverage on what you have. Don't spam people. Let people see how easy it is to do the business. And it's easier for them to opt in. Or if they don't want to opt in, that's fine. Nobody should be forced into any kind of business. Most people, like we said, can do business. But why I disagree a bit with that is I know a lot of us in the US and Canada and all that, we all go online to sell things. We put things on eBay, we put on Amazon, we put on Depop, we put on different platforms. So what I'm saying is, if you have something else to put on there and still make money, why don't you put it there? Because it's not really costing you that much. And people should forget about this. And I know everybody went through it. It wasn't easy when I started. At the time I opted out, because when you don't start well, you get discouraged. You don't need to stock. You don't need, if you don't have the money to stock, don't stock. Don't do that. Don't tie your money down. It's when somebody needs something, the person pays you, and you use part of what the person paid you to purchase from the company, and they ship directly to the person. You don't need to tie your money down. You can build up your business gradually. I'm not just talking about forever. I'm talking about so many other businesses. But the thing in network marketing is sit down, study the business very well. Each company, study the company very well. Look for a good team leader and a mentor that has a system that works. Then they can guide you in the business. I do a lot of other things. This is just one of them. And whenever I wake up in the morning and I see my app and I see, bam, 3 purchases, £100, £300, $100 or whatever, I'm fine. It didn't take anything away from me. And I still, at my level, I think I make about 48% profit. It didn't take anything away from me. And it's not that so much of a problem, you know? So leave your mind open, look at other options, because like I said, if you're home, you're not making money. So think about something to do that you might not need that so much money to start with. That's it.
Yes, I just remembered one thing which is so important, and that is that you get to have a global business. With Forever, you get to have a global business. That is so key, guys. You have to understand that from the comfort of your room, you can do business in over 160 countries, which means that you get a chance to earn not just in the currency of the country in which you live in, but globally. You can earn in any other currency: dollars, pounds, euros, naira, and every country is open to you that Forever does business in. And that's so beautiful, because right now you can ask Ego, when we have our meetings on Zoom, we have business partners from Canada, everywhere. So you bring the entire world into your laptop or your phone, and that's beautiful. And Forever has offices, so this same products can be delivered to anybody. I mean, Abuja, I have people in the States that pick products from me. I have people in America. I have business in Dubai. I have business in Ghana, in South Africa. It's amazing. So when we're talking about an income that can't be stopped, this is really big, guys. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's big and it's worth it. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Can somebody join without committing funds?
Sorry?
Can someone join without committing funds and do the network?
Okay, let me say something. First and foremost, this business is, I know I can see Muoma, there was a smile you had on your face, Let me just explain to you. I've got loads of people that have done the business with me, and I'm able to tell a lot of people now, we have better understanding. Registering in Forever Living Products is totally free. That you've got to know. But how do you do the business? You can actually do the business with other people's monies. Once you have an ID, that's your ID. Anybody can shop with your ID. So let's say, Binta, now you got your ID, you're attending meetings, you're attending trainings, you're learning more about the products and all that. You could recommend your product to somebody. Somebody wants that product, they pay you. You use the money the person paid you to actually purchase in your name and sell to the person. So if anyone, the question is, how much do you want it? Because it's a system that anybody can win at the business. Now we understand that it's not about your personal money stocking, that's not it, but it's a profitable business that you can run. Even if you don't have monies to start, you actually can start with other people's monies because products are actually involved. Just move the product to the end user. You know, real business is about being the middleman that can connect the provider and the person in need. And that's it. Yes.
The ID can be there even if it takes me 6 months to get someone to use my ID.
Your ID is there, Binta. I can get it for you.
I mean, as in, if I register, I have an ID now. I'm still looking for people that will use it. And 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, it will still be valid. 6 months till I get someone, it will still be valid.
It will be valid, but it will tell me the truth of the matter is that I will wonder what you want in the business. If for 3 months you couldn't get one person to buy a tooth gel from you, I wonder if you really want this business.
A customer.
Yeah, because if I really want something, I will find a way. It's even as easy as just walking up someone that I know and say, Uncle, look, I just started a business. Auntie, I just started a business. I want you to support me. I'll be able to sell 1 deodorant. It won't take me 6 months.
People will not buy anything from me. They will ask me to give them for free.
Yeah?
All right, thank you guys. So we're gonna ask the last question before we end the show because we already are going over. The last question is going to be: can you explain to me in detail where you prefer quickie or marathon sex? So whoever raises their hand first, 2 seconds goes. Yes. Can you explain to me in detail why you prefer quickie or marathon sex? Okay, Chinwam, go on. I see your hand is up.
Chinwam.
Chinwam in the dark.
Chinwam.
Chinwam, can we see your face, please?
Her camera is on. It's just that she doesn't have good lighting.
Okay. No, you know I had to switch to my phone because I lost my internet. So, Chinwam, hi. Welcome to the show. Nice to meet you. Can you unmute yourself? We can hear you. Unmute.
Okay, you can hear me now.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can't say there's one I prefer over the other. It depends on my mood. I think sometimes you just want a quickie, and sometimes you're just in the mood. Probably you're ovulating, and all through that week, like 2 times in the morning, you're touching Uncle again.
I see the smile on your face. I see the smile on your face. It looks like somebody's behind you.
No, it's behind me. So I think the 2 of them works. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes a quickie,
one mood would make you have a quickie, one mood will make you have a quickie, and one mood will make you have a marathon. And what do you can you explain to us what your quickie is and what your marathon is? Because everybody's different. Yeah.
Say for me, quickie is maybe I really want to go somewhere, or we're prepared to go somewhere, and suddenly we're in the mood, we just look at each other and the feelings come up. We can quickly do something, 5 minutes and we're out. Then a marathon, you do in the morning, especially during lockdown, you're not going anywhere. In the afternoon,
public holiday,
after eating,
weekend,
you have enough energy again. You now go back again. In the morning again, you turn body touch each other.
Okay, all right, thank you. I'll take that. Any other hands raised? Galaxy A10, go ahead.
Adibeli.
Okay, Adibeli, go ahead. Yeah.
Hello, girls.
Hello, lady.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Welcome, darling. Yeah, thanks. Well, quickie depends on your mood. To me, if my husband buys me something nice, maybe I've been asking him for something, and he gets it for me.
He's watching.
Yeah, as I'm leaving the house. Sometimes he wants it. I just one corner, the other side. Now, the other side. 5 minutes is done. I prefer quickie, but marathon, my dear, I could get pissed off at some point. Hello?
Go on.
Well, I could get pissed off easily.
So you prefer quickie. Okay, why do you prefer quickie? Can you explain to us why you prefer quickie than marathon? Is it because you don't have energy for sex, or just
short
you
attention
don't need
span?
to say thank you? Why do you prefer
quickie always happen when he sees me changing and he wants to do it, yeah? Well, I prefer quickie because it's easier for me. And when I give it to me, it can't disturb me again for the rest of the day or maybe the next 2 days. So that's why I prefer quickie. It's easy. It's easier for me.
Thank
you know?
you. Thank
yes.
you.
So any of the better answer?
Ataibo's hand was up initially.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ataibo, go ahead.
Yeah,
Thank you,
the quickie or marathon depends on the age of the guy I'm doing. I
Okay.
found out with the younger ones. Why are people laughing now? Okay, bye-bye. I'm not talking again.
Please stop. You know, I'm not laughing now.
Okay.
Can you guys mute your,
with the younger men, but men younger than me, they tend to have the energy. And I don't like to be outdone, so I like to keep up with them. But with the older ones, with the age, times, and we just sharp and finish and go. So that's the only difference. I mean, they both give, at the end of the day, I get satisfaction from both. But I find out with me, it depends on my partner.
Okay.
You know, because I'm either way, I'm easy either way. But I find out with the older men, they tend to, if you want to do marathon with them, they will sleep on the job. And that will make me annoyed. So we just do the quick one that they will remember. And they can finish.
I see some men's face. Yeah, there's no smile on their face. Thank you, Ataibo. Binta, go ahead. Binta, go ahead. Binta.
Okay, for me,
Chidi
is about the, when things are not done in the normal way, that bit of risk. In a zuchara ima, in a zezo na adia daba. For marathon,
we have some non-Igbo speaking people here. They need to understand the hand is
Marathon, you go do weightlifting before you start.
Marathon is just this thing. When you're always.
Binta, can you speak it in English so that everybody understands, please?
Some things you don't know how to express it in English.
Okay, so
marathon,
let me try and say
how they will, anytime you are taught, you are in the game. Anytime you are, sometimes you just to say, thanks for the, for this, and another one have joined.
Okay, so let me understand. You're saying for quickie for you is a trail. Binta?
Are you being called for quickie?
No, I want the people that don't understand English to, to understand what Binta meant.
Please. Yeah, I just be saying
so you're saying quickie for you is a trail, is like something you're hiding and doing. So the rush, the adrenaline rush makes it sexier, and that's what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
the
other one
marathon
is because anytime you touch, the answer is there. The willingness, the zeal, the power, the muscle is always there. We're not old yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. So Oche, over to you with the winners of the early rise. Then we go to the question winners.
Okay, for the early birds, I have some people who were here right on time. And like I mentioned earlier, you are getting 2,000 naira. So it's either you have it as airtime, you let us know what network you use, or it will be sent to you as cash. And if you're here on my list and you're not in Niger, you can tell us who to send your 2K to. It could be any of us. I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about you guys. It could also be any of your relations that you want to gift it to. So the very first person that came on this evening is Chikodi. Is it? Wabo.
Nga being.
Okay. You know the person. Chikodi was the first person. And the second person is Onyem Chris Agocha. Number 3 was Anderson. Obot. Number 4, Doin. Number 5, Kate Kanu. Number 6, Daniel Temitope. Number 7, Coxon Dapa. Number 8, Ebini Sydney Okorafor. Okay.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes, I have giveaway for 8 people. So, Muoma, you have the list of the winners for the questions. Can you reel them out?
Yes. Dum, 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 dum.
You're acting as if you're scared. Somebody will slap you if you like.
No. I'm just thinking through. Okay, for number 1 question, we had Doyin. Is she still here? And that question was,
Doyin is
for
still
those
here.
who weren't here at the time, the question we asked Doyin was, what do you know? It's if you're out on a dinner date and your partner says they want sex, then what will you do? Doyin went through it, told us something which most of us are going to practice tomorrow. We'll just lean over the table and whisper in his ears, meet me in the ladies, and we'll start walking that direction. Oga will follow us. So thank you very much, Doyin, for the tip. So you've won yourself 10,000 naira.
2,000. Doyin is going away with. Doyin is going with 12,000 naira. Can you beat that?
Oh wow! Congratulations, Doyin.
All right, and number 2 question was, what do you think about office romance? Can you explain why it could be good or bad? And our own Ataibo won because she explained it so well. Told us why it was good, why it's bad, and how she could manage it without anybody knowing, finding out.
Yes.
And she said something out of experience.
Yes,
and I worked with her for so many years. I'm trying to.
That's a matured lady right there. That's a matured lady right there.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ati. And number 3rd question is where there's been so many memos going up and down, trying to figure out where we sit and stand on that one. Number 3rd question was, can you explain to us if it's possible for a couple to have a good relationship without sex, and give reasons? The answers came in 2 parts. Some people said no. A few said yes, and they gave their reasons. The first person that spoke, which was the majority opinion, which some of the judges said yes, she's the winner, was Nwaego Muoma, Nwaego. Even though she said no to it. We never, actually just talking now, it just came to me. Probably we could have done a split on that prize to those that said no and those that said yes, but Nwaego won number 3rd question. Congratulations, Nwaego Muoma.
Congratulations.
And the final question was, can you explain to us in detail why you prefer a quickie or marathon session? Who else could have done it any better than Chinwam? We're suspecting her. What's going to happen tonight and tomorrow? Chinwam, congratulations. You gave an explicit answer to that, and thank you very much. So thank you everyone for being a part of today's show.
Sorry, Mama, can I say something?
We'd love to do more. We'd love to give out as many more. And thank you to our sponsors. There's been so many of you who have supported us through adverts. Actually, do you know that the money we are giving away, people just call us and give us money to give away and make people happy. Dr. Chizomora, thank you. God bless you. Our consistent viewers, to mention but a few. If I start calling names, I might start crying. I hardly cried. Thank you for those of you who have followed us all through the 23 episodes. It's not a joke. There are people who have been consistent. They've showed up from the first episode in season 2 to this the 23rd episode in season 2. We are so grateful. We are happy. We're enjoying what we're doing. And thanks for those who are at the back. Ego and Funebi, we have people at the back. Actually, it was Chien that mentioned it. Feeding us, giving us, asking questions. Can we talk about this? This is a burning issue in the society. Can you bring it to the forefront? Can people talk about, we want to hear this, we want to hear that? So it's been awesome. We'll have a whole big family supporting, planning, and I don't know. Thank you very much. My people, I don't want.
Yeah, man.
I cannot melo.
Thank you, everybody, for being part of the Oche Kitchen discussions. We love you all.
And every other person, thank you, men, women. We won't be having the overtime today because we're going in for another meeting. But
hang on, Mama. Before you round up, please. For those of you that won, please send us a DM either on Facebook or on Instagram with your account details or your phone number so that you can be credited, please. Because whatever you send on this Zoom chat is going to go away the moment we log out.
No, yeah.
So
Facebook, please.
Go to Oche Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram and send a DM. And
while you're there, like us, subscribe, and share our pages.
That's another thing, please. We're aiming to reach 1,000 likes at least, at the minimum, before we return in April the 17th. So can you help us make that happen? You never know.
Mama, for your information, on Instagram, we have 1,500 likes.
Yes, that's on Instagram. Yeah, that's correct.
And on Facebook, we have 900 and something likes. So aim higher.
Okay. I said the minimum on Facebook, minimum. And I will remind you, for those of you, there's so many people who don't do Facebook and Instagram, but they do YouTube. We have a page there, so you can watch our programs there. They are live, sitting there and waiting for you. And every time we'll be returning, let's show you when we're coming back, in case you have, don't forget, actually, we're coming back soon.
April 17th.
Oche, how you there, Jerry?
I'm fine, darling.
Ada.
Office romance, eh?
You can rest.
Don't mind him.
I thought waiting happen.
I said office romance. You are doing office romance, though. You are not doing office romance. So I can't see yourself.
No, I'm talking to my last wife. I'm talking to my last wife now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh my goodness.
Oche romance.
Exactly, they're romancing as well.
Exactly, thank you.
Now, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye.
Thank you very much for the show. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys in April.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to send your details for the money. And
happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine to you too.
Bye. Happy Valentine to everybody.
Chidinma said you came late. You, if you are late.
I've been sleeping though. I woke up.
You missed all the many questions. But it's good to see you though.
Binta. I'm not recovered.
Uncle Benson.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, I've been indoors since morning on the bed.
I don't need to say my own. You can decode it if you look well.
It's well.
She won't come. Today when they go talk about sex, now you go come.
Why people going
on leave me alone.
Rest. Why are you going on recession?
We're actually traveling out of the country to have a break.
Like seriously, with this.
Watch out on Facebook. Watch out on Facebook to see where we will be.
With
this put me for inside luggage now.
with this your explanation, you is this bad girl.
We need the break because I mean, for being here every day for 23 weeks is not a joke.
Oh,
we need to
Yeah, you guys did
it. Nice one.
We need to go offline.
And you know, you guys had it back to back. Well done, ladies.
Thank you, Chizo.
You know, I'm a super fan.
We appreciate it. Thank you. We know that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Have
Thank
a
you,
nice
ladies.
trip.
But this is the first time of this kind, right? It's the first break, right?
No, this is our second break.
This is our second break, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've lost
Okay,
that
take care,
semester.
ladies.
All
God
right.
bless.
Please,
Have
maybe
a
we should be
happy Valentine.
nominating some of your fans to be going with you.
No.
Are you
Fans
a
are there
teacher
for the
now?
support.
Fans that will not even see.
Are you
Chinam,
marking
if
script?
all these things that
No,
I
we are
post on
about to have a
Instagram,
meeting. We are waiting
you
for
need
you
to
guys
start
to log up
liking
so
and
we have a
commenting
meeting for
them.
next season. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, I would.
That's
I
why we're
would.
not doing overtime today. We're not doing overtime today.
Mwapa,
okay,
Yeah?
we have to go
check
now.
your chat.
Okay,
Bye,
dear.
guys.
Bye.
You know, all
then.
four of them can they use it. Everything the chama I can't be.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
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 It's
Benson.
Teaser.
Yeah. Sti. Dim my
It's
girl.
Teaser, baby.
Dim my girl. I broke up
Hey,
baby now. How come sister she's a mama?
it was Sister Teaser, baby.
Dim my girl. Dim my girl.
I am challenging you. I'm coming
Yeah.
over to that.
Today I couldn't
No.
go for the work. Oyito too badly.
Okay.
But next week, yeah. Watch me. 90 minutes. Yeah.
I'm not the one I did since morning. I've not recovered. I've been inside my room. I can't even stand up. All my legs are paining me.
You have to do it over and over again, and then your body will get used to it, and you won't be like that.
I'm telling
It's
you,
good.
I'll be fine.
That's good. You'll be fine.
I need it. I need it, honestly. I need more.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's
All
good.
right. Have a nice weekend. And happy
You
Valentine.
too.
I need
And
my
you too.
bag
You
tomorrow.
too,
I
dear.
need
You too.
presents. Send me Valentine present, eh?
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All
Bye,
right.
ladies.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Jay. Let me come over to the other side. Let me come and harass you the other side.
I know.
I
Since
mentioned
the boss
meeting.
man
We'll
is
talk.
saying bye.
We're about to have
Hold
a
on,
meeting
I
now.
did.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye. Ben.
Bye.
We'll talk later.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay, Benson.
Bye, Ben.
Bye, darling.
Ukoma. Ezigbo mmadụ. Our backbone.
Bye, my love.
We still have people here. Can you guys? Yeah. Can you?
Hey, Jama.
We can't do anything. I'm not a host.
Wapa, see if you can
You
go
are.
off live. You can go off live.
I can.
Go off live. Let's leave Facebook. We've been on Facebook chatting all the while.
Oh wow, I can't though.
Then if you can't, I think we'll end this session and four of us will come back again.
Okay, let me end it. Yeah.
End the session. Oche, we're coming back again. Winnie, we're coming back.